Alrighty, so this is Facebook Ads Manager. So in a nutshell, what this is where we essentially would create all ads for all businesses, including our own. Very simple page, links in through your Facebook itself. So as you can see mine, my personal ad account. You can also do this for multiple businesses. I'm just showing you a personal one just as an example. They're all essentially the same. Going to the buttons on this side, you have Create and Manage, Measurements, Assets, which you don't really need these as much. Business settings and billing and things like that, we'll set those up together just so we can be on the same page. But yeah, under Create and Manage, Business Manager is a big one because you can add different businesses to your Business Manager. So if we are trying to do the local dentist or whatnot, you can create pages and work on them all in one place, as it says right here, which is really, really cool. So it's something really neat to have and to see. But that's for a different one. Let's just talk about ads right now. So going back to the Ads Manager, we're just going to create a simple one. All right. Ads are themselves very simple. If you think about the nature of an ad, the whole idea behind it is to create an emotion, create scarcity, hit the right demographic, hit the right demographic mileage around a location that you are campaigning for, and then making sure that everything is fine-tuned to draw the lowest amount of lead cost for us as a business. So, example, if I am a real estate agent, I'm trying to get leads for upcoming sales for myself and my team. On average, most likely, it'll cost about $4 a lead. So that means that if I spend $5 a day, I'll get 1 lead or 7 leads per week. On top of that, I have to then worry about converting those leads into sales. So it's not exactly an easy thing to do, but if you're really, really good at it and you're good at converting those sales, out of those 7, if they can convert 1, which would be a really, really good conversion rate, that means that they'll probably make anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 for 1 single lead. So that tells us that we can charge a real estate company $5,000 a month because 1 single lead that turns into 1 single sale breaks even. So that's exactly how this works, and that's why that's so effective and why social media marketing is in itself so profitable, because so many people need it. It's not that people can't do this on their own. It's very simply put that it takes a lot of time and practice to get good at it. So yeah, let's just start with a fresh one. So as you can see right now, we have campaigns, account overview, which gives the overview of the account or any campaigns you have running, things like that. What's the amount spent? Impressions, things like that. We'll get into ads first. So let's create an ad. All right. You have complete campaigns or campaign shells. So it's all the details you can fill in, or you can set up the campaign, and you can do all the other stuff later. Let's just start from the guided creation. This is one that I was playing with the other day. Let's just start over. Alright, choose your objective. Alright, do you want awareness, do you want consideration, or do you want conversion? For most people, you're either looking for conversions or you're going to be looking for overall engagement and traffic. Lead generation is also good for funnels and things like that. It's just, I kind of like traffic and engagement a little bit better right at first. Just because if you think about it, like this and this, awareness-wise, these two are kind of pointless because traffic and engagement really tie into brand awareness and reach. So why would I use something like that? Conversions, this is every time something actually converts and does a valuable action on your platform, you get, you pay for that. You have all these other different things. Messages, we're not going to do that. Video views, we might do that a little bit later if we decide to do any videos, but once again, that's kind of the traffic and engagement. App installs, we don't have any app or physical product to sell such as an app. Therefore, we don't really need to use it or do it. So let's do today. Let's actually do engagement. How about that? So we're going to select engagement. You're going to scroll down, and this is kind of cool because what it does is it lays everything out for you. So it's a step-by-step as you go. This is when we're first starting on things. We're going to make it as simple as possible. Just remember KISS metrics. Keep it simple, stupid. Let's do campaign name. Let's do Black X Marketing Experiment. We're looking for post engagement, post likes, or events responses. So we don't have any events going on. Page likes, I want post engagement. I want people talking on things because the Facebook and Instagram algorithm, it states that the more people look at it, but mostly the people that comment on it show that it is a effective post. So it basically bumps it to the top of a lot of things and shows it to more people. We want to make sure that we're optimizing for budget, especially right at the start. So our daily budget, let's say, let's go with $5 a day, so $35 a week. We're going to look for the lowest cost, of course. So, everything is a little highlight here. We want to set a bid cap. This just lets it, stay within the realm of, $5 a day, $35 a week. We're going to stay, within our limits, which we're going to set a limit. So we're going to do $35. So, changed. So minimum's $100. There we go. So $35 a week. So that'll run us 2.5 weeks of advertisements for $100. The idea is, out of that, you'll generate enough traffic and conversions to make your money back and then some. So basic ROI. Like we saw in restaurants and things like that, as we ran them, we always need to think about the P&L, the bottom line. What does it cost for a person to go somewhere? What does that actionable movement cost us? What will we charge the buyer? We need to make sure that we make our money back and we show enough profit to the buyer themselves that it is worthwhile why we're charging $1,500 a month. Okay, now we're going to set up our ad account. We're in the United States, US dollars. We're using a PST time zone. All right. Advanced options as you go down. Add account name. Let's just put Black X Marketing. There we go. So we'll hide that. We'll continue. All right. So custom audiences. You'll see that as as we start looking at Facebook pixels and we're able to track more data on more people, we can actually take all that information and put it back into custom audiences. You can create new audiences and you can also exclude people. So people that might have already purchased something, you might want to actually exclude them from the next thing because you want new buyers. You want the new blood that's going to be excited about the product. You can run a separate campaign for people that have already been existing buyers, which creates more effect in a different type of way. So you can create a larger ROI. It's a different sales funnel. When you have somebody that's already kind of bought into what you do, it's a lot easier to draw those people back in. As well, the great part about that is it costs far less money for us. So if I'm a real estate agent, again, what that $4 might have been, because I have a custom audience now, it might be around $2 for that person. So I just doubled the amount of people that I can get per week. That's based on how good can you get as a marketer on defining your demographic. That's our whole job. Right? Location. Everyone lives, or people who live in this location recently visited or traveling. So right now it's everybody in this location, United States, right? So if you click that, it pulls up kind of the map here. What we want to do is, if we're doing a local business in San Diego, I want to make sure that it goes to San Diego. Okay? So it's 25-mile radius, right? So what I want to do is San Diego, say I want to say I want to do next to where I live. There's a pizza place on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. So now I just really defined what's going on in San Diego, okay? I have a 10-mile radius around this business of some sort. So that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to add a coupon or some type of deal within my ad that's going to draw interest. It's going to be scarce. So we're going to put a limited time on it, limited amount of coupons. So for example, I'm a coffee shop. Come on down. The first 50 people that like, comment, and share on Instagram will get 1 free coffee per month for 1 year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit people within a 10-mile radius, because people aren't really going to drive like too much further for a cup of coffee after that, and it's going to draw a lot of focus. So let's keep it on Claremont for now. We're going to scroll down. So if we're talking about this coffee shop, let's say it's, I'm going to say the demographic here is probably more around the range of 18 to 35. Men and women, I'm going to say English speaking. Because our ad itself right now is going to be in English. So we want to make sure that you're always targeting the ad language that the ad is posted in, because otherwise people might not understand if they don't know what the language is. Going down here, include people who match one of the following categories. So you can add demographics, you can exclude people, things like that. So let's talk coffee, right? So what I'm going to do is type in coffee, right? People that like coffee, all right? People that have been to, let's say, Starbucks. And what you're looking at on this side on the right is your audience. You'll see that it went from 1.55 million to 360,000 people. All right, so we're getting pretty good now. We're really narrowing things down, and we're looking for people that like coffee, that have been to Starbucks, that live within Claremont Mesa in San Diego, within that 10-mile radius. All right, so we're going to go to placements now. Show your ad to the right people in the right places. Okay, you can use automatic placements to maximize your budget. Really, I would probably just use automatic for now. It's not a huge deal otherwise. I would always stick to the automatics, just because a lot of times Facebook actually does know what they're doing, and they know exactly where to maximize the ad potential for you. What we're going to do is we're going to start an end date. Start date and end date. So what we do is not a month. I would actually, if I start on the 18th of October, which is today, I would say the 25th. So I just want to run it for 7 days. The reason being is because we want to see what's going on. Let's see what our people are going to generate. As you can tell, I went to a more advanced option after that. I'm looking for post engagement, correct? Spin limits. You can do spin limits to set. You can do minimum maximums. So daily maximum, I would say, let's just say $5. Let's say $1. Okay. Lowest cost, let's say $2.25. Add strategy bid. So, the cap here is saying it's $2.20. So, if I'm selling this to a coffee shop and these people are costing $2.20, what's going to happen is, the average cup of coffee at this place is costing $5. So if we do the math here, I'll pull up my handy dandy calculator. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, thing. All right. So $2.20 is what it's saying, probably our lowest cost here. So we're saying that we want to spend $100, right? So $100 divided by $2.20 equals 45 people. Alright, so if we're getting these guys 45, and we said, not divided, but let's do 45 times 5, right? Because of the fact that we said it's $5 per copy, so, $225 essentially is what we made them from 45 people. And that is not including a lot of different standard operating costs and things like that that we know that hits their bottom line. We understand these things, but that's $225 of revenue. So if we can draw 45 people for them per week, you do that times 4, it's $900, right? We know better than that. We're definitely going to draw them more than 45 people a week because of the amount of awareness. We know that we're reaching 360,000 people based on this one single ad set. So we're hoping for a differential of about, if we can get them honestly, let's say, very honestly, about 150 people per week times 5, that's 750 times 4, right? That's $3,000. So the idea is we take our cut of 1,500. We want to make sure that they're making 1,500. It makes sense that way. So that's the reason why the marketing is so powerful and so beneficial to businesses, because of the fact that you can do so much. And as we begin to narrow down the cap of the audience size, this goes down from $2.20 to $1 maybe. We can generate a lot more for the company. So when we get charged is per impression. Okay, so that means an impression on a site is every time you see the ad. So say there is an ad right here where it said ad set name. Say that was an ad. So that means every time I saw it, it's an impression. We'll get charged maybe 10 cents or 35 cents or whatnot. So that's kind of the idea from there. And that's how we once again go towards what we are looking for, which is basically we're looking to create an audience around a brand. We're not looking for the conversions right now. The idea is from there, if the ad is good enough, we want to make sure that we are putting sales funnels behind our ad and on our ad, so that with this coffee company, it'll say, here's the contest. This is what you have to do. Click here, click here, click here. You end here, which is on our website. So you're going to start to see their website become more and more popular. Their Google page rank is going to get better. They're just going to have more awareness. People are going to naturally start going there more. They're going to spend more money. They're going to make more money. Very simple. And then from there, we can drop in different ad sets, doing different things, building community culture, brand culture, coffee culture, all these different things. We can set the ad schedule and then delivery type. So delivery type, you have accelerated. Standard is fine. No biggie. So that's what we're doing. Hide the standard options. I'm just going to reset this. We're going to continue. Alright, so the identity, we can use BlackX marketing, or we can add another Facebook page. So hopefully that coffee place will have a Facebook page, and we can post from that identity. And we can post from that page itself. You can also post from an Instagram account. So we can use their Instagram account here. So selecting a post, you can always preview the image and things like that. What we'd probably do is, I have all my Instagram stuff here, which I can promote any of those things, but I would create a new one. And we would design this thing out using, whatever and whatnot. The mobile news feed, I would probably stick to, I'd probably go with mobile. There's just so many people on mobile nowadays. It's just very, very beneficial. Now, what we're doing is from there, we're essentially creating this ad, and we review it, we like it, we confirm it. That's how it works. URL, you want to definitely put in URL parameters. So where is it linking to? Where is it going? We're making sure that the Facebook pixel is connected. So once again, you see my Facebook pixel here from one of my old websites. That allows me to track everything. We're making sure that you can look at events. So these are just milestone analytics. They allow us to pick up on certain things that we can use later on to, once again, drive down that conversion rate and draw more money for the customer themselves, which makes them want to use us every single month. So that's what's up there. When it comes to doing the ads themselves, we can use simple things like Canva and other options like that. Okay, so we can use Canva to create it. Very easy to load up. You can create a design, and you can go right down here. Facebook post, Facebook ad, social media. So it's got a lot of great things on here. You can go right to Facebook ads on Canva itself, and it gives you a whole bunch of preset templates. These can be used for multiple different things, so we can just click that. We can edit it however we want to, with a call to action somewhere, the website somewhere, all those social media somewhere. And then we create a post behind it, which draws the customer back exactly to where we want them on our conversion set. So, in a nutshell, I hope this made sense. This is essentially how you create an engagement ad on Facebook. You can switch this as many ways as you want. All that happens is the funnel itself changes slightly. If I want conversions, I'm going to make sure that it converts, but I'm going to use a funnel that allows me to take email addresses. Why? Because I want to sell to them in the future. I want to make sure that we're keeping that email, and I don't want to give it to Facebook. They have enough emails. I want that email myself. I want to make sure the customer has that email. So when we offer them email marketing, guess what? They're going to want to pay for it because they know that the Facebook ads are working. Our email marketing would work. We draw in lots of people for them that are going to essentially buy more and more and more. We use up funnels and down funnels to make sure that we're doing upsells and downsells to always continuously sell. The point of this whole thing is to sell. It's not about the amount of people we can draw to a certain area. It's about the sales we get from those people. That's what marketing is all about. If you have any questions, hit me up. Throw a reply. Do what you gotta do. But I hope this was a little bit beneficial to you. It was a very quick run around, and I will talk to you soon.